But he'll be
$4,000 in an hour.
Ouch. Tape's rolling. Get ready to go live on the radio. Zoom Room Video Communications brought to you by the BMC.
Excuse me. Excuse me. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. Ain't no other freaking better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo of Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right. Bringing you our own brand new news 5 days a week right here, inside and outside Shroud of the Avatar.
Whenever we feel like it.
Or, yeah, whenever we feel like it. Some days we just get up and go, you know what? I don't feel like doing this today.
I'm willing to bet that next week is a whole lot of we don't feel like it.
Yeah. What is it already next week coming up?
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we'll have quite a bit of don't feel like it coming up.
You mean like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or the entire week? Something like that?
I don't know. I got to figure out what my plans are. I forget whether I'm traveling next week or not. I don't think I am this year.
I will say that next Friday, I am definitely not going to be around.
Oh, well, yeah. You'll be...
and I got to make my famous stuffing. So I got to get all the ingredients ready.
Well, speaking of dates, today for the record, Wednesday, November 14th, 2018, here inside and outside the game. And, of course, yeah, we'll figure it out before we get there. We got...
You got a couple of days?
We got a day or two to get there, that's right. But, of course, today is the 14th, and that means we are 1 day away from release 60.
Something like that.
Yeah, and of course, release 60. Think about it. 60 months in a row, folks, with a release on time for the most part. One or two little stumbles along the way, but
you did have only one that had the massive rollback.
Yeah, again, yeah. I mean, quality release dates every shot. So looking forward to this one. Yeah,
they've had something go up about 10:30 every single time. They've missed it by a few minutes before. But pretty damn consistent.
Got a comment from today's tweet coming in from Dark
Twitter.
Blue Monkey out there. He goes, "How did we get to release 60 so quickly? Looking forward to all the new stuff." And boy, do we have some new stuff to talk about today.
That's 5 years of development.
Something special.
So we'll be talking about that here shortly, because Darkstar made a post yesterday, and of course,
let's go ahead and bring that Darkstar post.
The sky is falling. Do we really want to
the sky is
right
beyond.
I don't know if I have his post actually queued. But let's hold on. Give me 1 second to get to that then.
I've got it up on screen right now, so
I'm sure you do. And
yeah, so this is the Darkstar's announcement that release 60 change being fully encumbered will block loot and trade windows.
Loot and trade.
Yeah.
And of course, there are a couple of stipulations with that, and let's go ahead and read the whole post for the boys and girls out there.
Starting with Release 60, which goes live this Thursday, November 15th. Man, he forgot all the commas in here. When a character is fully encumbered, they can no longer gain items nor gold from looting nor trading. Making this change fixes numerous bugs and exploits. Additionally, encumbrance will be capped at 3 times your base encumbrance. Players who are already exceeding this amount will still be able to move, but not pick up any new items until they get under the 3x cap.
And then the world started burning, I'll tell you what.
As people started doing things on the QA server, it became forum thread after forum thread.
It became, I don't know what to call it, because as of yesterday, there were at least 3 that I was able to find and add to this. And I don't know, we want to just get right into this, or we want to discuss this some more, because I believe we have some interesting stuff to show everybody in stand-up from yesterday that we wanted to show.
Okay, yeah, we might as well go with the Taco Tuesday, or the Taco Tuesday stand-up. Although my images are broken.
Your images are broken?
Yeah, my images are broken right now. Are yours broken?
I don't even know why mine disappeared.
Don't refresh.
So
don't refresh.
I don't have it, which is very weird. Yeah, I actually have to go. Where the hell is my stand-up?
Yeah,
probably easier just to hit it in mail.
Yeah. But yes, so don't forget stand-up corners where the devs say, hey, I worked on this yesterday, I'm working on this today, something random gets written down, and then eventually gets posted to the interwebs, and we get to interpret it, so you don't have to.
Someone goes out and breaks an image.
They broke a lot of images.
Yeah, but all the images are broken.
I mean, the Dippy Bird image signature was broken.
You know
so
what?
I think their image server got broken.
Okay, well, hang on here, because I believe I may have done my due diligence and saved a copy. I did.
Of the image.
Just a tip for you people.
There it is.
Turn on your strength and heavy lifting right now.
Okay, so
thanks, Spiff. And don't give anything away.
You're ruining our show, man.
Anyway.
Okay, so Damon over in the art department is working on unloading boxes and Holiday Garden and bugs.
Bug.
Over in design, Beezus is working on unloaded boxes and bugs.
Bug.
Sanyo unloaded boxes and bug fixes with quests.
Bug.
And updating and adding loading screen tips. The Energy Vortex unloading boxes. And the green marble dungeon pieces hooked up for the player dungeon. Over in tech, Dr. Bob, he unloaded boxes and bugs.
Bugs.
JY unloaded boxes and Steam achievements.
Where am I supposed to get this green marble?
Well,
and after the patch, how am I supposed to carry this green marble?
That's debatable. Wizard Smoke, unloaded boxes and bugs.
Bug.
And the knowledge info debug work. Over the Burning Toad, worked on unloaded boxes and QA builds and bugs.
Bug.
The Dippy Bird, working on unloaded boxes and bugs.
Bug.
And Deco Services for starting maps and texture work and boss work. Hi, Botox.
Botox, how you doing, buddy?
The Deathbringer, one and only, unloaded boxes and bugs.
Bug.
Over in Studio Services, Chaos, unloaded boxes and shipping and offers.
Taking offers on those boxes?
They're doing something with it. Then after that, we do have Serafina working on unloaded boxes in Jira. And then QA forum and support tickets.
Lovely Brecken Holtrop making an appearance.
Brecken was unloading some boxes. Then over in Useless Overhead, Lord British was playing the game.
Go, Richard!
Yeah.
With an exclamation like, I ain't unloading no damn boxes.
Yeah. And then the Dork Star weekly update, release 60, and Jira and release 61 schedule work. And then we do have the image, thanks to Laz archiving things.
Yes, I think I have to shoot this down. Let me bring it over here this way where people can actually see it. There is the picture. But yes.
That is all the boxes. So that is the boxes for mailing number 2.
And that is the main room in the new offices. That's the front room where everybody is communally organized. There's rooms all the way around there.
Hopefully
awesome.
My box will be in there.
But to give you an idea of the amount of boxes that just showed up on their doorstep, man, that's just too funny. I mean, this goes back to the days of packaging in the garage. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it just gives you that visual. But thankfully, I have a habit of seeing pictures like this and going, ooh, let me just save that for posterity. Let me save that. And yes, we have it, thanks to Laz saves just about everything. I don't get rid of nothing. But yes, so those of you folks expecting your boxes, as you can see, there's plenty to be had, and those will be coming.
On mine.
That's right. Did you follow all the instructions
Yes, I
and
did.
make sure that
and
you
I got
dotted
email
your I's?
confirmation that my address was updated.
All right, good for you. Then you should be in the next round, and maybe you'll have it by Christmas.
I got an email saying that my address was updated as well, but I don't think I am missing a box.
Yeah, Fruck sees his already right there up on top. He saw his.
Maybe Chaos will send me a package of autographed meatloaf gravy.
But yes, release 60 hitting the net tomorrow. Computer studio on.
Say what?
My studio lamp. Hold on. Computer, turn on studio lamp 2. Thank you. I noticed I had some funky background. Forgot to turn on the other studio light. Now everything looks better. But yes, moving right along. Release 60 hitting tomorrow, and the new update has got everybody up in arms over the new changes. So
I don't even think it. No, the up in arms I think started after Star's post.
Well, that's what I said. Well, you know that change wasn't announced till yesterday officially, and I've been looking at it. Of course, I haven't jumped on QA, but the reasoning doesn't seem to make sense. First off, gold doesn't weigh anything, so why would I stop being able to accumulate gold because I'm carrying too much? It weighs nothing. Whether I'm carrying 1 gold or 100 million gold, it doesn't weigh anything on my account. So why is that affected? My first question. Now, I personally like the original encumbrance where when you just had too much shit, you just couldn't move anymore. So you had to just worry about that. You know?
Well, I mean, there are so many ways to get around the system. So,
well, again, without going on to the QA to test anything, and I'm going to just bring this up real quick. Let me get to this screen and bring up my character sheet. So 3 times my encumbrance. As I stand now, I can carry 599.1 stones, pounds, whatever it is that you're your weight unit that you use for your immersion in the game. So that's just as I stand.
Wads.
That's as I stand in this character's outfit. If I change to my regular outfit, I can carry a little bit more. And do I have my ring on? And I'm missing my shoes. I don't know what the hell happened to my shoes.
I don't even know if my hunting gear actually really include. Yeah, I can only carry like 380 while I'm in my hunting gear.
But
Jesus Christ, what turn on strength right now.
603 times 3 gives me...
You know, Spiff, I won the game when I hit adventurer level 69, I won the game and I stopped doing anything.
Yeah, he stopped at adventurer level 69.
Yeah. And I only have level 63 for train strength, so...
Yeah, I'm at, what, 94, 98?
So I can carry a basic 600 pounds, okay? 600 times 3. Spiff!
Yeah.
Okay, can I get to the point here? 600 pounds times 3 is 1,800 pounds. That's just an ungodly amount that you can carry to begin with. That's where this supposedly kicks in. By the time you're carrying that much weight, you should be really encumbered.
The stones to build a dungeon room.
And you go out and you do that all the time. How often do you get that much mined in a single session?
No, I mine it up over a week, and then I drag it all down to the smelting table, and I put it together with my blueprints.
Yeah, so you can carry it. You won't be stopped from moving. You just won't be able to grab anything else.
No, you won't be able to trade.
Right.
And you will not be able to loot.
So, yeah, okay. I could see that being a bitch. What about mail?
Well, what about the best thing ever, like, where it completely screws up your movement, and you're, say you've got that farming NPC that only goes for max inventory.
Now I gotta see something here. So I have multiple, like I sell 5,000 at a time ore. Okay, so let me just go and look at my delivery stuff, because I've got like 10,000. If somebody bought 10,000, I want to see what this weight would be.
I don't have 10,000.
I've got 30,000 ore here, which even if, and I'm going to put this in here. Let's just see something. Okay, this is just to see what the total weight of this would put me over at. I'm going to take all 30,000, drop it in there, and then still my weight becomes yeah. 6,187, so I would not be able to make this delivery to save my life, because I wouldn't be able to trade over 1,800. So, that is a problem.
You know what you might be able to do?
What's that?
Is if you have a chest on a lot that you have permission to put things in, you'd be able to put it inside of that.
Right.
You won't be able to trade, but you'll be able to put it inside of a trusty delivery chest.
Yeah, it was...
All right, another workaround for that is go down to the vendor and buy a table for your own lot. May not be a bonus table, but you...
No.
If I want to deliver 30,000 ore, the table's got nothing to do with anything, okay? Maybe if you paid a little bit of attention to what we're talking about, please.
Oh no, hell, I'm squirreling left and right, man, over here.
Yeah, I know, because you know all the reasons why, and we're just covering a couple there. So I would not be able to even make one of those deliveries if that were the case. Not being able to trade.
A lot of vendors real quick.
Yeah. So let's delve into some of the, of course, water. Shall we get this post? Shall we get this post up here and go down the And of course,
which one is it? Hold on. There are so many of them that I've got to figure out which one we're looking at.
It's going to be the RE, referencing that one.
The one on page 7,
where Chris chimes in.
Yeah, the post above Chris's with the picture of some weights.
Well, that's the one with it's quoting Lesney. Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah, Lesney's post. The one quoting Lesney, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm there.
I'm just looking at the picture. So, on his vendor, he's got the 20,000 Nightshade, and then he tries to sell it, and you cannot carry this additional weight because it would exceed your maximum capacity. So he can't even buy it.
Yes, I again, this is one of putting the horse, putting the cart before the horse type things, because not much thought apparently went into this.
No, it is a reactive change that the implications were not well thought out. Is that the most diplomatic way that we can say that?
Have we heard why? I guess that's addressed in part of what Chris has to say.
Yeah, part of Chris's 100% of other games do this.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
No.
100%. Every other game does this? No, I'm sorry. I've got to argue that. 100%.
It causes significant server load to have to send and receive information when we have players carrying 30,000 plus items. A stack of 30,000 is a stack of one item.
Yes.
Someone carrying 30,000 items is completely different. So those are two separate issues.
Well, now I can understand.
When I'm carrying those rusty spoons...
Yeah, you mean all those crappy loot things that I get that weigh stuff?
All those rusty
I'm never
spoons.
Gonna use that. All that new loot. Yeah, I can definitely see getting rid of that. Because
I would not mind a minute if they just got rid of all them freaking rusty spoons, plows.
Yeah.
Now that's just one cause of this. Now, when I go out to go stock my vendors, I have a chest over on the lot that has hundreds of items literally in it, but several of them are stacks. I mean, I carry like 300 of each scroll. I carry, 100 of each food that I'm going to stock my vendors with. I have stacks of recipes and patterns and stuff that I sell.
It's like whenever we're making teleports and recall scrolls, what we do is we grab a stack of 20,000 plus of like Mandrake, Nightshade, Black Pearl, and
I grab a stack of 32,767 every time, because that's the max stack there, and I grab a 32,767 of Mandrake, of Nightshade, of Wood Pulp, and a stack of Black Pearl most times. Not always that much into Black Pearl, because Black Pearl's freaking expensive, but so that's just crafting. So I'm not going to even be able to grab my crafting ingredients to craft. Challenge: go make 100 recall and teleport scrolls from scratch.
They still haven't done our challenge yet. They still have not been able to do our challenge.
Go buy it all, purchase it all, carry it all, bring it all back, put it all together, and come back and talk to us, please. I know.
Yes.
But, yes.
I think I'm going to go tweet that right now if I can go find Twitter.
Now, opens a number of big exploits and a number of systems that are built around finite numbers of items, like 32,767. Why is that a finite number?
They gave us an infinite backpack then.
Well, again,
running with an infinite backpack now for what, 3 years now?
Well, stop. That's another possible solution there, but why do we have such a finite number? Why don't we have a 900,999 system like 100% of the other games out there if we want to use that model?
Yeah, let's use that model.
Yeah, let's use that model because 100% of the other games do that, don't they? Okay, just checking.
I can think about 3 that don't.
No, because, 100% of the games actually do this weight thing that Chris says. So, again, you're missing the points. So while Jack types that up,
yep.
It makes life easier for botters and gold farmers. I don't know. If I'm a gold farmer,
does it really?
Gold has no weight. How many times do I have to reiterate that point? Gold has no weight. Of course,
no.
you could just give us gold with weight that we can physically touch and transfer, and then when you get overweight with gold, you have to go put it in your bank, maybe? I don't know. That's an idea.
Okay. So am I missing something that on this that I need to put on here?
What's that?
Am I... I need to include the LB soda hashtag. That's on there as well.
There you go.
You like that?
That's cute.
Should I?
Well, why not? You never know. They may accept a challenge.
Yeah, I doubt it. I think you'll get banned before that happens.
That's fine. Ban me. Ban me.
They're not going to ban us for issuing a challenge. Trust me.
No, they're not. And then it's like it opens a number.
If anything, they'll get a good laugh out of it because I'm sure they know we've.
Well, they've heard me actually ask them point blank about it several times, and it is one where they have never done it, and they have never tried to do it. And this is one where it's like, okay, now that you have to make 100 of each, and now you've got this additional game system of the weight, they're going to be like, I can't do this.
Yeah, now, speaking of weight, I know, Spiffy, you were mentioning arrows, which is another one. I mean, I carry, right now, this is what I've got on me. I carry anywhere from 5,000 to 10,000 of them bad boys on me, and they have probably
5,000 to
more
10,000
weight.
What?
Arrows.
Yeah, arrows. Hold on. Let me see
now,
how many
of course,
do I have any on me.
the concept of any person being able to carry
4,000, but that only
1,000 arrows is ludicrous, okay? Let alone 5,000 arrows. I'd like to see you pick up 5,000 arrows and carry them around effortlessly.
It only weighs about, 50 pounds.
He really doesn't get it.
We're talking real life versus.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, pick up 5,000 arrows. I challenge you.
Yeah.
Well, first you better get some string to tie them into a bundle.
Well, yeah. If you can...
Well, then they'd better like actually turn around and actually address like archery damage and archery speed of shot, and then from there, it's like okay, yeah. And then caffeine's like it's a goddamn fantasy game.
That's right, man. D&D. Didn't you see? He just pulled on the bow. A bowstring magically appeared, and it already had
the Ranger
arrows in it. Yeah.
I've got that shirt somewhere around here. It's in my dirty clothes hamper, though. I love the Dungeons and Dragons cartoon.
So again,
we've
now,
got a bag of holding bitches.
With this upcoming change, and I guess we're gonna have to go dick with it over on QA afterwards. Go ahead.
But so we didn't get to the last two. It opens a number of big exploits in a number of systems that are built around finite numbers of items.
No, we did actually get to those.
Well, I'm confused.
Yeah, well, the finite numbers, 32,767. Why do we have such a finite number?
But then they issued stacks.
Right.
But it's... Are they talking about items of, say, the number of rusty spoons in the world, or are they talking about the number of reagents that you can use and purchase? Because then they would actually have to go back and relook at how many items are necessary for crafting, because they're the ones that arbitrarily chose like 10 mandrake or 10 nightshade and 10 black pearl. And then if you want to craft 100 teleport scrolls, how many do you need? At 10 per scroll, how many do you need for if you want to craft 100? 1,000.
Yeah, you need 1,000 each.
So it's one where it's like, that means right there, if you plan on making 100, you need 1,000 of each.
So if you want to make 100 of each, you not only need 1,000 mandrake, 1,000 nightshade, you actually need 2,000 black pearl.
Black pearl.
And
yes.
you need 2,000 wood pulp. Okay.
No. Remember, it's only 5 wood pulp per.
Oh, so
per,
it's five. 10.
So you only need 1,000. You need 1,000 wood pulp.
No, if it's 5 wood pulp,
the 200 scrolls.
No. If it's 5 per scroll.
It would be light. It's not.
Shroud math, man.
It's 5,000 per 100. You need 10,000. Yes.
Yeah, he's right.
Okay, so wait.
Where did Shroud math go wrong? I don't know.
Because you're thinking Shroud math. That's right.
Shroud math.
You would need 10,000 wood pulp in order to do that.
As far as it goes to like assisting, making life easier for botters and gold farmers.
Gold weighs nothing.
If someone's doing that and they've got the one character that's designed to just pick up things, you also have this thing whenever you log into the game that allows you to start on the overworld map and not inside the hunting scene.
What's that got to do with it?
Remember what happens on the overworld map when you're overweight, you move and then you stop. You move and then you stop. But you can always get around that. Well, they may have. It's been a while since I've watched over. Yes. But it's one where it's like, are they going to bring that back? Are they going to do something else?
I'm assuming that you'll still be able to move, just like it says in the post, and I'm assuming that...
Yeah, so I don't see it really stopping botters and gold farmers.
Matter of fact, I don't see it stopping gold farmers at all. Gold weighs nothing.
Yeah, gold weighs nothing.
If they're out there farming gold, they're going to pick up a whole bunch of crap. They're just going to go delete because they don't need it. They're only collecting the gold, and then the weight's gone. So trying to combat gold farmers with this, boys and girls, not going to work. Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just simple, by the numbers. If I'm out there gold farming, unless I really want to take all that excess back and sell it for gold, in which case I'm going to come back once I'm encumbered anyway. So, I mean, I don't see how this is going to stop botters and gold farmers. I just don't.
I don't know.
Very easy to get a bot that will automatically delete your equipment list of all the crap you picked up and then start all over again. I mean, that's not tough, people.
Yeah, but if you want to make gold by selling items, you're severely limited. And that's how the rest of us usually make gold. We go kill things, take their stuff,
dude,
go sell it to Theo.
Go kill skeletons. Forget about the equipment. You'll have some more gold than you know what to do with in a very short amount of time. And skeletons are, most skeletons are easy. Depends on what scene you go to. Don't go to that.
But what if you need that precious metal scrap and wood scrap?
I've got, you know how much wood scrap I've got, buddy?
Not enough.
Yeah, but that ain't going to last the rest of the game.
You know how much wood scrap I've got?
The amount that Laz has, I think he's got over 100,000 wood scrap.
I've got closer to 200,000 floating around. Wood pulp, wood scrap,
and eventually that'll run out.
Yeah, that's what I said last year when I stopped collecting it, and I haven't even dented it yet, so it'll take me a couple of years, but by that time, again, I'm not worried about that. Yeah, I'm just curious as to, again, the cause and effect of what's going on here, because everything from, watering plants and doing what they got to do with that. I'm going to guess that harvesting is going to become a bitch, because that stuff also has weight. So anybody who...
it does. And what happens when you exceed your weight limit? Do the plants... just stop
you won't be able to harvest anymore
disappear?
because you're going to be able to exceed your weight limit. I'm going to guess that this is not something that's going to go over very well, by the feedback. And of course, we can already see last night there were at least 3-4 threads with varying different topics on,
like 8 pages each.
Yes. So. Again, I don't see the reasoning behind half of the reasons given, especially the gold farming. Gold weighs nothing. Zero. Nix, nine, nada, zip, zero, zilch, weighs not a thing.
Amount of gold.
What?
I said your backpack can hold an infinite amount of gold.
That's the point. How are you stopping gold farmers when gold has no weight? This does not apply to gold farmers.
All it's going to cause is everybody is just going to go open the corpse, look at it, destroy everything in it.
No, it's everybody's going to end up getting a ring of brittle brawn and the belt of whatever, then use the obsidian potion of doubling your weight that you can carry, followed by maxing out strength.
Oh, and don't forget heavy lifting.
Yeah, heavy lifting. So I need to actually lock all of my skills right now, and except for hold on,
lock everything.
Maintain.
Kill
UT tonight.
Exactly my point earlier, and I understand, but when I'm out doing that, I've got the ring, I've got the belt, I can carry a pretty good amount of weight, but usually by the time I get to overweight, yes, I'm right back into town, I'm selling off that stuff, or more times than not, I'm sitting in a scene which is just a couple steps away from my towns when I go out and do that, because I go out to what the heck is the name of it? South Longfall Woods, right next to my islands, my towns.
Oh, that's cheating. All they drop is gold.
I go and I hit the bandits up, man. And there's 2 bandit camps there that I can collect all the weapons and gold I want for hours on end, and when I'm ready, all I got to do is leave the scene, walk around the corner to my...
And just chewing up that gold.
Hello?
Yes.
And all I got to do is walk around the corner to my town, boom, right there to a vendor and back out to where I am. So I don't see where this becomes,
Well, gold farm, as Yankee does say, that gold farmers farm everything, not just gold.
Well, but again, my point earlier was that if I'm doing it that way, by the time I get encumbered now, which is not anywhere near that 3-time limit, I'm taking a trip back to town to sell it and come back out. Because again, you play smart. You don't play stupid.
You remember that system of diminishing returns that they talked about? Like if you're in a scene and the returns are supposed to diminish the amount of time that you spend in it.
And the chasing the resources, yes.
Yes, chasing resources, chasing everything. Wouldn't this be a grand old time to actually start working on that?
Well, supposedly that's in. So,
it's in for crafting because you know what? I only gain like 20.
Supposedly only 30% of a scene populates, and then they changed it to the scene doesn't start populating till you enter the scene, and then they changed it to God knows what. I think that's the way it is. Don't start populating until you get into the scene these days.
Time spent there.
What's that, Spiff?
I liked it better when it was based on skill, where I actually had to raise a skill to get things to pop.
I still say that was never the case.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't recall that ever being the case. Either it was populated when you walked in or it started populating after you walked in.
No, actually, mining was actually based on survey.
No,
no, it wasn't. It wasn't. That was an inner guild debate, but it was never actually the case.
Yes. Yes, and I agree they'll fix watering because the watering system has been a big complaint of everybody. So now this will probably cause, and maybe for the
they're going to this change is going to cause them to actually go back and refix
a lot of things
of
that
existing
people have
systems.
Complained about. Absolutely.
Yes,
so
it is something that is going to be rather interesting.
But again, the gold farming thing, I just don't see it. You know, I can carry, like I said, let's bring my character sheet up there, 600 plus. When I go out, I load up. If I get over that, I throw on my belts for about 20 minutes until, I start slowing down. Then I hit a recall, pop back, drop my stuff, go back to hunting. I think that's what most everybody does anyway. So,
Oh, and it's going to be much easier when we have more recall points.
Yeah, even more so because I'll be able to recall right back to the zone where I was hunting in and be able to continue on as it was. So I truthfully don't see this affecting my life personally that much just because of my game style. The only places I do see it impacting would be the crafting part. And again, they're going to have to find a fix around that because I got to sit there and pull 100 every time I want to make a scroll. That's going to be too much. It's just, it's already too much.
It's going to make, what is it, remote bank boxes, the machine that gives you the remote bank box device. It's going to make them very popular.
Do I know anybody with 100 heavy lifter and 100 train strength that I can, and an archery target, or actually a swords target that I can sit there and stab things at with?
Probably, but do you have the pool to work it?
I currently have less than 1 million in my XP pool.
God, I haven't even looked at my.
But I can get it up there. Well, remember, like 2 weeks ago, it was 2 million. So I don't know what happened.
I'm sitting a little under 2 million right now. So, and where am I on that? I don't think I've got that. I'm close. I got 98 healthy, 96, 96, 92 train strength, and 98 heavy lifter. I'm close. Getting there.
Yeah. Yep. But I definitely need to train those up anyways.
Yeah, you need to get off the lot a little bit more.
Hey, well, I've been playing one of my other alts, and I will say that List had an impromptu birthday party last night.
Did he actually?
Happy birthday, List.
Yes, once again, happy birthday. He popped in last night for a little while, and when he popped in, he said he's only going to be on for like an hour, and
4 hours later.
Yeah, I was going to say is about an hour after he popped in to say hello, he sends me a message, and I wasn't even here. He says, you want to teleport, or you want me to, And I'm like, I came back to my screen. I was like, dude, I thought you were leaving.
Yeah, something was going on with my internet connection yesterday. It's like it flat out just shit itself like 6 times. I don't know what was going on.
It was raining.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's just cold outside.
It got cold.
Yeah, it got cold, and the internet decided to go down.
Y'all didn't notice Jack's wearing a long sleeve shirt today because it's cold.
It was when I woke up this morning. It was below freezing, just for you. And
really, did it get that cold over there?
Hold on. I need to post this picture inside of Discord. So Discord.
Did you use your weather app thingy?
No. So this morning, went out to my truck, and that's my windshield this morning.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, and I was up at 6:30 in the morning and 7:30, so it's one where it's like, yeah.
That's in Texas, folks.
Yeah, that's in Texas. I had some frost on my windshield.
Well, you are
it's
Jack
like,
Frost.
Screw that. I do not like the cold. I barely am able to function when it is below 50 degrees
Actually,
Celsius.
you're not Jack Frost.
Or, no, 50 degrees Fahrenheit, not Celsius. I can't function.
Yeah, no, it's cold when it goes below 70. Fuck that noise.
Yeah, and I know.
Let me see. Let me really piss you off right now. It's a balmy 83 degrees outside my door.
It's okay. It's like a balmy 80 degrees inside this room right now. So, yeah.
But yes, don't forget, Release 60 happening tomorrow. For all of you folks who run around with a lot of crap, make sure you unload it tonight to be on the safe side. That's all I'm going to tell you.
That's right.
Because there are changes a-coming. And I love every time we get changes like that and you get people... Because this is not the first time something like this has happened before. And, of course, last time something like this happened, everybody logged in and they were all discombobulated because they weren't aware of the changes. And, you know, like the Deco Divas were like out and on the job and got bogged down because of weight restrictions. And it was a good laugh. So I'm gonna be looking to hear all the follow-ups and arguments and what actually happens when this kicks in tomorrow. I may actually go play with it a little on the QA if I get some time.
That's
that just
right.
hasn't been happening. Yeah, I just haven't had the time, tell you the truth. But moving right along, you know what time it is. Yes.
Busy. Yeah, I know. It's that time again to where it's time for Elias to actually have some comments.
So it's not like, I haven't been talking.
You haven't been talking at all today.
Not like I don't talk on any other given days either.
I should pull out the soapbox.
Yeah, we actually need a real soapbox, not one of those big, huge things, because those huge
we're lucky,
things...
we'll get one in a telephone room or stretch goal.
One of these days, we'll get an NBNN item to give away, We've been at this thing long enough. Crying out loud. But yes, don't forget, if you want to take Shrouded Avatar with you on the go, when you go, or wherever you go, check out the NBNN Shrouded Avatar app, which is available in the Google Play Store, the Apple iTunes Store, and yes, the Amazon App Store, because I made sure that we had all your electronic devices covered, no matter what it was. And of course, there is a web version. If you go up here and click on the NBNN app, you can actually use it on the web if you don't have an electronic device and you don't live in the 21st century. I don't know why that would be.
It's available on the Kindle.
You've seen Scrotaphone.
Yes, Scrotaphone.
So my phone, Scrota's phone is like that big.
Scrota's got the little phone.
He's living in the 22nd century.
Yes.
He went back to the reduction in size.
But don't forget, you can do things like check out the NBNN Daily Britannian. Speaking of Scrotaphone, there he is typing on his little keyboard. You can read the forums, you can check the Shroud map, you can hit us up in social media, you can listen to the radios, you can tune into the daily podcast, you can shop the marketplace, or you can check out what's going on in and around the game on the NBNN Shrouded Avatar Community Calendar, which is brought to us every day by our good friends over at HometownHero.com.
Hey, Lass.
Hey, Spiff.
You need to put in an encumbrance calculator into the app.
Maybe.
Well, as soon as we find one,
someone codes it.
As soon as someone codes it and says, here, you can use it. Because a lot of the stuff that we do have out here comes from you guys, the community. And, of course,
that's right.
We thank you for all your contributions out here.
But yes, that NBNN community Shroud of the Avatar community calendar is a Google public calendar that Laz has meticulously aggregated all of the other Google public calendars related to Shroud that he knows about. If you have a Google public calendar related to Shroud, or if you want to add one-off events to the NBNN Shroud community calendar, email that guy, news@nbnn.info, and he'll connect it. Remember, out of this entire list, Laz only has control of 3 of them.
3.
All the others are maintained by other people. So we have no... We just read off what's listed, even though we know some of it is weird. But yes, Monday through Friday, 12s and 6s around the clock, when we feel like it. You can always tune in your ether amplifiers to Radio Free Britannia to listen to 2 idiots interpreting the news, so you don't have to. A little show called Lunch with Us. At 7 p.m. this evening is on Radio Free Britannia is the 70s at 7, and that is followed by the time.
Doctor.
The doctor is going to be in, and she's going to be probing your ear holes because you're going to enjoy it with Unmedicated Schizophrenia Part 1. In game, we do have Striker Sparhawks Happy Hour, which is Laz's favorite event of the week because it's also known as
And Sparhawks Gold.
And that's taken in some random bar someplace. It's just do a search for Striker Sparhawk and teleport to him and then say, "Where's the bar? I want my drinks." And
don't worry, Striker will meet you and greet you as soon as you
arrive
and
hand the drinks
and hand you varieties, some libations. That's right.
Yes, and don't forget. Yeah, and don't forget, all great adventures begin in a pub somewhere, so you need to go and show up. Then the final event of this hump day is going to be on Radio Free Britannia, and that is the Wicked Room.
RFB. That's right. All sorts of great stuff going on in and around game, and that's just the stuff that we know about. That's not including the stuff that people throw one-offs, like List's surprise birthday party yesterday.
Birthday party.
And, of course, you never know when there's going to be a pop-up. I saw several other parties going on over the last couple of days, and other invites that I get. People send me all sorts of invites all the time, so keep an eye on your chat. But, of course, don't forget you're tuned in to NBNN right here on NBNN.info, twitch.tv/Synesis, twitch.tv/NBNN News. Catching us in replays on YouTube or listening to a repeat on WRFB at 12s and 6s every Monday through Friday. Of course, don't forget, without your support, we wouldn't be here, and we got to thank all you guys and gals who always giving us support, keeping us on the air out there. If you want to become a supporter, you can cheer in bits while we're online. You can go ahead and become a subscriber. You can become a patron. Go out to patreon.com/NBNN and become a monthly supporter. You can become a sponsor. Get your name up on the big screen. We'll read out whatever it is you want us to talk about. Cryptocurrency, because Jack's crypto just took a crap today, so, you know.
Yeah.
Want us to take a vacation, send the Bitcoin. We'll take a month off.
Yeah.
So Jack will be headed to Hawaii.
Something like that. I'm thinking Belize right now.
Oh, there you go. Even better. Or, of course, if you've got Amazon Prime, you get a free monthly sub and don't cost you nothing to use and gives us a couple of coins in our pocket. We'd appreciate it if you use those subs on our streams. The Area Fund, become a supporter today and play for a cause. Check out theareafund.org for the latest in community causes and charitable events. The Britannian Mining Company wants you to come check out Black Rock Cove. Black Rock Cove with the new seaport. I don't know. What is he calling it, Spiff? Not a seaport. He's calling it something.
A bay?
Yeah, I think it's a bay.
Yeah, there's all sorts of new housing up there in the marina. The marina. That's what it is. He's got, yeah. Down in the Black Rock Cove Marina. And, of course,
yeah,
the same...
I just don't expect it to stay there all for too long.
Yeah. Again, I moved in, I moved out. It was pretty much that quick. But don't forget, rock solid prices across the board. And of course, if you're ever looking for prices, go out to the bmcguild.com and check out the price guide. Our good friends at hometownhero.com.
You don't have to.
What's that?
Where there are plenty of places to fish, but you don't have to.
But you don't have to. That's right. I like that one. hometownhero.com for all your vape juice needs. The good guys over at Hometown Hero, veteran-run company, and they do give 1% back to their artists and to the local vets. And you can get your first bottle practically free. Shipping plus a penny gets you the first bottle from hometownhero.com. And if you like what you try, you can go ahead and order up any of their different brands off of their website. Use the promo code NBNN when you check out. And you'll save 20% off your purchase price. No canned cheese and no Monte Cristo yet. Although Monte Cristo would be a killer flavor, I'll tell you what. HometownHero.com for all your vape juice needs. Coil more wands, putting the magic in your hands. Scrota's music service thingy, putting the music in your ears. If you're looking for Shroud of the Avatar swag, Relics by Rild has got you covered. You can get t-shirts, hats, hoodies, patches, coinage, comic books, glassware, and much, much more at relicsbyrild.com. And of course, we'll save you a little scratch when you check out. You'll save 10% using the promo code NBNN when you check out relicsbyrild.com. WRFB Radio Free Britannia, bringing you the latest in news and entertainment 24/7 inside and outside Shroud of the Avatar. Outlander Radio. ShroudMarketplace.com, my favorite sponsor, because hey, I love waking up the money in my PayPal account. I'll tell you what. ShroudMarketplace.com for all your virtual vendable goods, and Jack's gonna tell you all about it.
Yeah, ShroudMarketplace.com is the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. Over 135 different players registered as vendors. Each one of those vendors is responsible for setting evenly, Laz, even me, even Caffeine, even Theradia. I mean, the Deco Divas have a shop.
Spiff still don't have a shop, though.
Spiff doesn't have a shop because he doesn't sell anything for cash, and he's missing out. But in-game, you can always find him in Goldfield with Spiffco. But you know what? Over 135 different vendors. Each one of those vendors is responsible for maintaining their own prices or maintaining their own inventory and setting their own prices. So you get an actual marketplace where one vendor has this price at this amount, another one has it this amount.
And then
it's up to you to lug it
competition.
home.
Yeah, that's right.
Lots of healthy competition. Anything and everything from accounts to game gold. I mean, there's there's a few different accounts out there for sale. I mean, one is
I'll start a service with training up people's strength and heavy lifting.
Well, Jack's interested. He needs some training.
Create that service on that Shroud Marketplace, and we'll see what we can do.
You can buy an hour of double training.
That's right. You need that ShroudMarketplace.com account and put that service up there. Accounts out there, several to choose from. You can find that Caffeine's boxed Shroud of the Avatar game. If you're looking for a Lord Marshall's edition, you can find that there. You can find teleports and recall scrolls from this guy, guaranteed not to fizzle. That guy will sell you fizzle insurance on his teleports and recall scrolls. You can find granite blocks
50% faster.
I know. You can find gold ore, iron ore. You can find it all. You can even find like telethon items, rares, services.
Somebody's always selling Aether glowing dye.
Yes. You can find that at ShroudMarketplace.com. Including those services, including our favorite service.
Cheesy writing.
Cheesy writing. I mean, we even use it on the lot here in Owl's Head.
Every day
That's
you can
how
come
cheesy it
see
is.
the cheesy runic writing.
And you can come check out that in north part of Owl's Head, in the upper Owl's Head, just north of the bank. Go.
And we don't discriminate. We don't just write with cheese. We write with meat also.
Yeah, sausage. I did the sausage though. We did not pay for the sausage. I did the sausage. So, but the cheesy writing was actually done by Wolfdom Shop. So, but even if you're looking for a wedding service, that's available at Shroud Marketplace.
That's right. Weddings and More by Laz, because it's not just weddings. It's a whole lot more. If you're looking to get hitched in game, come see me, because I've got everything you need. From the gown and tux, Eclipse Maiden says divas do not write in meat. Facts.
Yeah,
that's right. The divas won't even come touch this slot because. How you doing, Clipsy?
Yep.
But yes, Lazarus Long's Weddings and More, because it's not just weddings, a whole lot more. Telethon rewards, you're missing anything from past telethons, I've probably got it. If you're looking for bulk ore, I've got that too. Of course, I'm not delivering anymore with the weight limit, so you're going to have to come pick that up, and shipping and all that's going to be we'll figure it out. And anything else you can think of. If you don't see it there, ask around. Somebody's probably got it. And of course, Shroud Marketplace is your one-stop shop to find just about everything and anything that you can want inside Shrouded Avatar. Cheap, because most of the stuff you're going to find here is cheaper than you're going to find anywhere else. But meanwhile, time for us to wrap it up and get out of here for today. We'll be back with more on release day tomorrow, release 60. And of course, we'll be here to get our giggles and grins, tell you what's going on with the latest, and see how everybody's acclimating to all the new changes. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.
Love you, man.